Hey everyone, I'm back. I should say that on every video because I upload a video for you guys every day, so just about. But I'm still working on gifts for my friends for Mother's Day, and I thought I would like to try flowers done with the airbrush. You guys can do them with a straw, but I'm going to do them with the airbrush, and I just want to make a collage of flowers. I might add a couple of leaves. I have the green out just in case, and I may do them with a stick. But I have crimson red and yellow and pink and orange and like a corally orange that I may mix with that and purple. And I just want to make a bouquet. Not a bouquet per se, but fill it up with flowers. So let's give it a go. Let's start with pink. And most flowers have 5 petals, so we'll start with 5 dots. Because we're going to put centers in these too. And you want to make sure you get enough paint on here. But you can always add more. So let's see, I might need a little more because it is sinking into the white, and I did put white down already. So I have my airbrush. My airbrush shoots at 25 psi, so if you have a big one, turn your pressure down so you don't blow your paint all over the place. But I'm going to be really careful because I'm not sure how bad this is going to blow on this little canvas, so we're going to try. I'm going to start right about in the middle of the paint. And I want them wispy, I don't want them perfect. Oops, gotta be careful. When I was a hairdresser and going to beauty school, I remember my teacher saying, never say oops or uh-oh. Because your client in your chair is going to wonder what you did wrong. So I guess it would be the same in painting. Alright, I'm not going to do any centers on them yet. I just want to get them blown out. So I'm going to go ahead and add an orange one. I want to put purple up here, so I don't want the orange anywhere near it. So we'll start down here. I'm putting a little more paint in the orange, because orange will probably sink into this white more than the pink will. Okay, I'm going to start on the top petal. As soon as I find where my air is blowing. And you can always come back and push your other ones down. That orange really filled out more than I thought it was gonna. But that's okay. We'll have a big flower in the front. I feel like Bob Ross. But that's okay. We'll have the big one in the front. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and do my purple one now. This is dioxazine purple, I think. Let me look. Nope, it's Premier brand, and it's violet. You don't have to grab the paint at the end, because that's just going to push too much color out and make them way too big. And you can use less paint than I did. You can always add more, but you can't take away. Okay. And I need another color. I guess we'll do the red down here. I have a straw. Let me show you what you can do with a straw. I'm not good at blowing, so bear with me. But see, you can do it with a straw. You don't need to use an airbrush. But for all of us that have bought the airbrushes, why not, right? And we're only doing a few flowers. If we were doing a huge canvas, I would say you're going to hyperventilate before you're done. And the only thing I like better with the airbrush is I can get these little tips where when you blow with the straw, it's more rounded. I've tried to get those little tips with the straw, but it just makes the hooks, and you know how I don't like the hooks, so. We can have one coming off the canvas here. So I'm just going to put a couple of drops of purple. Because we can put a little center there. And we could do a little bit of red up here. Maybe 3. And I can go back and fix that pink, so I'm not worried about it. I don't think I want to add any more. But I do want to add some leaves, and I do want to do the centers. So the centers are all going to be yellow. And I am going to push this with the airbrush. I may put a couple drops of white around that too, just to break it up a little bit. Because that's going to give us orange there, and let's see. I don't have white in a liner bottle. Oh, I do have gold though. Let's do gold. I love these little liner bottles. It's very quiet. I can hear my clock ticking. Have y'all made any clocks yet? I was going to do some gessoing today, but we decided to take a ride out of town, and we went and got a new carpet for our living room. So when I spring clean, I put a new rug down, which means I'm going to want to go to the fabric shop now and make new covers for my pillows. And then I'm going to want new lamps. I'd like to change my living room to coastal colors. I have beige couch and I bought a beige rug, so I'd like to keep it kind of coastal-y since we live in North Carolina. Okay, now I don't want to blow that. I want to take my little skewer and I'm going to pull that gold to the yellow. And if you get color pull in too much, then you can always wipe it off with your fingers. Especially when you're working with the red and the purple. You'll notice it more. This is a fun little project. You don't have to pour paint all the time. Oh, believe me, I've been looking at that 3 foot by 4 foot canvas for the living room, and I still don't know what I want to do on it. We discussed it on the way to out of town today, and we think we're going to do 16 or 20 flip cups on it, or not flip cups, but pour cups, and do a controlled pour so that we can shift the color around that we want. And my husband's going to help me do that humongous canvas because I won't be able to tilt it by myself, but we'll see. All right, so I want to put some green in here. I can probably drop it and pull. That's what I'll do. Yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and drop those because, oops, see, it's sunk right in the white. Needs a little more. Now this you could do with your kids to make gifts for grandma. And or if your husband's sweet. They all aren't, believe me. I'm just kidding. Mine's sweet. You could give them the stuff and show them this video and say, do this with the kids, I want one. Don't have to be very demanding to get what you want, as long as you play your cards right. I think I have that cornered. Maybe I should write a book, huh? No, I'm just kidding. I don't always get what I want. But now that I'm working, he does not question my spending because it's my hard-earned money, because I take care of his brother. So it's he spends it too, though. We go shopping and he'll be like, do you really need that? And I'm like, no. And the next aisle over, he's like, oh, you need one of these. So he is an enabler. And I can't shop alone because of my anxiety attacks. So he kind of has to go with me. I've had him for 27 years, and I don't drive. I had my first really bad anxiety attack while I was driving. I had my, well, he's 30 now, but I had him in the back seat. He was 2.5. And I had a newborn at home, so I was terrified. I never want to put myself in that again. I've tried. I did do some driving when we lived up north. The highways weren't as busy as here. If I had to, if it was an emergency, yes, I could drive. If I needed to take someone to the hospital or something like that, yeah, I could drive. But if it's just for me to go out and shop or something, no. And that's a good thing, because I think I would spend a lot more money if I was out shopping on my own. So if any of you suffer from anxiety and panic disorder, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You don't know until you have it. So if you run into someone that has it, don't judge, because it is awful. It's absolutely awful. I've had a lot of friends that have it now, and they're like, oh my God, I cannot believe that you've lived like this for 20 some years, you know. I'm filling these in with green. So be kind and understanding. If you ever are out shopping and you see someone that looks like they're hyperventilating, please stop and ask them if they need some help, because they won't ask for it. I don't ask for it. I've had a few times where I went Christmas shopping by myself one time at the mall. Was half a mile from where I worked. I thought, well, I'll just stop in and get my husband a few things, and I walked out into the middle of the mall, and I just froze dead in my tracks, and I sat right down on the floor, and I was absolutely petrified. So yes, it's not fun. Okay, I see one little spot where we look low. And I'm just going to pull that pink in there. It's cute. It's cute. Let me give you a shot, a close-up. Lots of little cells. Lacing. I'll torch it and get the air bubbles out. That'd be cute on a big canvas with bigger flowers, wouldn't it? Different colors, maybe. I just wanted to mix up and show you what you can get with different colors. And I'll probably hang this in my office area. Or I may list it on Etsy when it's done. So, yeah, that's it. So, click on the links below. The Amazon link is where you'll find the airbrush. And my torch is also on there. Popsicle sticks, these cups. I do not think I listed these. I got these from Artist Club, so I'll give a look on Amazon, see if I can find you some at a decent price and list those as well. Sorry. So if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and click below and click on the little bell next to the subscribe button, and you'll be notified when I upload my next video. Click like and share and leave a comment. And join me on Facebook. That link is below as well. It's Christina Welch Art. Come look at some of the photos I have there. And I do post a lot of the dried painting photos there, which I need to get done tomorrow. So, yeah, take a look. So thanks for joining me, guys, and I will see you on the next one. Happy painting.